to the 9th of December. Hello everyone, this is Noura Al Khalifa and welcome to University 195 talk show before our conference, which is going to be from the 5th to the 9th of December. If you didn't start registering for our upcoming event, please visit www.195university.com. If you know any student, anyone who's interested in higher or vacation educations, please ask them to join us from the 5th to the 9th of December. We are still continuing our talk show with our amazing speakers. Today we have one of the biggest supporters from Japan, Mr. Oki. Hello, Mr. Oki, how are you?
Hello, thank you very much for your introduction. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Yeah,
thank you so much.
Thank
you so much for joining us, Mr. Oki. If you can just give us a brief about your university, Kyushu, please.
Yeah, okay. Maybe the name of my university is a bit difficult for you to pronounce. Our university is Kyushu University. Again, thank you very much. Dear all, thank you very much for your attention today. My name is Yutaro Oki, Associate Professor of Kyushu University. And I will talk a bit about my university itself. I'm sharing my screen now. I think you can see it. Actually, this is kind of overview of our university. Yeah, its name is, as I told you, Kyushu University. And I will talk a little bit about my university. And this is another view of our university. It's very near from sea and also near from mountain. And our university is one of the national university in Japan and one of the oldest and one of the most comprehensive university in Japan. We have 12 undergraduate schools and 18 graduate schools. Studies of humanitarian science, social science, science, natural science, everything is included. And we have more than 20,000 students and over 20 faculty members are teaching in our university. And among this, I will talk about it later, but among these 2,000, we can say 2,000 something is international students and other Japanese students. So mainly our student, let's say our environment for students is somehow international. And we have history more than 100 years now. We were one of the imperial university in Japan, but we are now national university. Next slide, I'm going, sorry. Yeah, sorry. And our ranking in the world is our university is not one top university in Japan, but the top, let's say, third or fourth university in Japan or fifth. But our QS world ranking is now 124 in general. And our faculty of engineering is more a bit, let's say, stronger, 36 or 50 or like that. And as I mentioned, we have many foreign students from all over the world. From Middle Eastern countries also, generally we have 100 or a bit more than 100 students from, for example, Egypt, UAE, or unfortunately, we don't have students from Bahrain now, but yeah, we still have other students from Middle Eastern or Gulf region. Yeah. And I will talk about maybe Japan is not very familiar for you. So I think it's a bit too detailed information, but our city or our university is here. You can see at the map, Japan is this island and Tokyo is center of Japan and the capital. And from Tokyo to our city, 1.5 hour flight. And we are very near from South Korea or China. So actually, Seoul is a bit closer than Tokyo from my city. Anyway, our city, Fukuoka, is fifth largest city in Japan. And some newspapers or magazines say Fukuoka city is 10th exciting city of the world or livable city in Japan or in the world, because Fukuoka City is not really crowded. Actually, it's not rural area, but yeah, let's say it's very comfortable city. The size or the population number of the population or the place is not so crowded and not so hot and not so cold. So good place to live. Near from sea, near from mountain, and we have various traditional things. And of course, we have cherry blossoms and sushi and the thing. So if you are interested in our city itself, it's a pleasure for us. So please visit our city website from this QR code. And yeah, that's also about our city. And as one of the highest university in the world, we have various types of big or sophisticated research facilities. Actually, I'm from Faculty of Law, so I'm not really familiar with these research equipment, but I wanted to show you, if you come to our university, yeah, you will be in good environment for your study or research. Yeah. Actually, these research equipment you cannot find so often in other country or even in Japan. Yeah. And these are a bit more detailed number of our students. Actually, of course, undergraduate students are a bit more than graduate students, but roughly these are number of the students. And faculty member are like 2,000. What I want to show you now here by this slide is the ratio between student and academic staff is very good. So yeah, if you study in this university, I mean in Kyushu University, you can have regular contact or consultation with your supervisor or with your professors. So good things for your study. And as I mentioned, we have more than 2,000 students internationally. And among the Middle Eastern countries, we have 33 or 40. It depends on the year, but the Egyptian student is the most visible country in my university, if I talk about Middle Eastern countries. Yeah, of course, as I showed by the map, we are very close from China or Korea. So the majority of international students are from China or Korea or Southeast Asian country. But actually, the environment of our university is somehow international. So you don't really feel very foreign country. I hope so. And we have various types of offices in all over the world. I think near from you, we have office in Egypt and Ankara. Actually, we don't have office in Gulf region, but yeah, we are proud to have it, but we still don't have it. So if you have chance to visit Egypt or Turkey, yeah, please visit our office. Of course, other offices are always welcome. And one more thing, we are Kyushu University, but we have special office for the promotion of study in Japan for Middle Eastern regions people, which is called Japan, Middle East, and North Africa office. Yeah, JMENA office. Actually, I'm an associate professor of this office, and the purpose of this office is promoting Japanese universities, not only Kyushu University, but the other universities too. So yeah, sometimes we have similar types of, we have online educational fair, and we have special SNS for our activity. Yeah, but I will return, I will go back to the issue of our university itself. We have four ways to study in our university. One is, of course, enrolling us in the undergraduate program, but we also have various types of exchange program or short-term program. So enrolling to the program is not only one way, but you have another ways. Yeah. If I talk about the details of programs, yeah, I need really long time, so I don't really talk much about it. But for the undergraduate student or the bachelor course student, we have 3 courses or 3 faculties in English. Actually, as I mentioned, we have 18 undergraduate program in our university. But for undergraduate program, unfortunately, only engineering and agriculture. Agriculture means actually bioresources or bioenvironment and interdisciplinary science and innovation. These 3 are only available in English. But as I mentioned, I hope you remember, Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Agriculture too. These 2 are very strong faculties in our university. The world ranking is very high. So I can recommend you to study these faculties. Actually, these 2 are top 2 faculties in our university. And if you're thinking about studying in master program or PhD program in our university, we have almost all programs in English. So yeah, it's much easier for you, I think. The mission procedure or these things, yeah, I can skip for today. But another thing I want to mention is we are offering various types of online mock lectures like this one. This one was by the professor of Kyushu University talking about his lecture, like he is doing lecture to let's say to his student. But we are posting this kind of mock lecture on YouTube, or sometimes we invite you to participate free. So please check our website through this QR code, or just Googling Kyushu University or JMENA project, you can find the information. Or of course, you can contact me. Yeah. Sometimes we have online educational fair. And for more information about our university itself or our university's English program, I mean the English bachelor program or English graduate program, you can check through this QR code or just Googling the Kyushu University Global Gateways. Just one more thing. Last thing I want to mention is I don't know how you think about the living cost or living environment in Japan. But if I talk first about the living before living cost, about the tuition fee in Japanese university. Actually, national universities like Tokyo University, Kyoto University, Osaka University, and Kyushu University, these universities are all national university. And the tuition fee or enrollment fee all same for these universities. And it costs, roughly speaking, it costs in today's currency, we can say $5,000 per year is the tuition you need to study in our university. Of course, you have various types of chances to receive the scholarship from our university or tuition reduction. So actual amount you will pay will be less than this amount, but this is the average cost you need. I think it's not really high. Yeah, and one more thing. Yeah, living cost in Japan. Roughly speaking, of course, you can stay in the dormitory of our inside the university. But even if you live outside the university, total cost you will need is roughly speaking $1,000 per month. Of course, you can make it more cheaper by choosing your food or flat. Yeah, I think that's also not really expensive. Yeah. And one more, this is the last thing. We have various types of scholarship by Japanese government or universities or the institution for students. So for that information, please scan this QR code and find the necessary information. Yeah, thank you very much. I will stop here and yeah.
Thank you so much. Can you tell us more about the culture of the university? You have mentioned on the second slide, or I think the third slides, about the environment and everything's related to the facilities. But can you talk about the culture? If any student from our regions or Arab regions that would like to join the university?
Yeah, thank you very much for your nice question. Actually, regarding this issue, I think I don't have enough time to show you, but can I share one screen? If you check by the YouTube channel, JMN Japan, these are students studying in our university, mainly from Arabic region. Actually, he is from Kuwait, he's from Jordan, she's from Iran, he's from Palestine, and I think, yeah, and she's from UAE. They're talking their experience in studying in Kyushu University in Arabic or in English. So, of course, I can say the living culture in Kyushu University is, yeah, more comfortable for international students. We have masjid inside the university, and even halal food you can get. And yeah, basically speaking, we don't have, or Japanese people doesn't have any bad feeling to the Muslim people. So you don't have to worry about any discrimination or behavior from the nationals. And let's say, yeah, we have various types of sightseeing place near from us. So even as a normal life, you can have good time, but you can hear that kind of story from the voice of the current student in your language. So please visit this YouTube channel. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
That's really great. Can you tell us more about the most thing that you're proud of on the university?
Yeah. Actually, the comprehensiveness of our university is the most actually it's my opinion. But we, as I mentioned, we have more than 20 programs, 20 faculties, and almost everything you want to study, I think you can find in one department or in one laboratory. So almost any kind of interdisciplinary research or study is possible in our university, and you can find the opportunity. You can conduct your own research. Of course, we have very strong laboratories or department for renewable energy or computer sciences or life science. That kind of let's say that kind of topics are most popular one in our university. But even as a field, you can find the good place for your study. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was very helpful and a lot of information about the university. Is there anything you would like to add before we conclude our talk show?
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for you, and thank you very much for all the viewer of this video. And I would like to see you at the exhibition again. Yeah, yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Oki. It was really a pleasure having this talk show with you. And I would like to send a special thanks to the universities from Japan to participate in our first 195 University Conference and exhibitions. And also I would like to extend my thank to the ambassadors of Japan and UAE to introduce us to yourself, and also the ambassador of Japan and Bahrain also for their participations. Thank you so much, Mr. Okiyu, and thank you all whoever is visiting us on live on our social media. Please remember, if you didn't register yet for our upcoming event from the 5th to the 9th of December, please visit www.195university.com If you didn't enter this live sessions and you would like to see it all, you can always find it in our website and also in our YouTube channel. If you have any questions about the universities or studying on Japan, please feel free to send us the questions, and we're always going to come back to you or send it to Mr. Okio. Thank you so much for joining us all. This is Noor Al Khalifa from Kingdom of Bahrain, and see you in another talk show. Thank you, Mr. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.